Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Eric Oren.
Well, good morning and happy Thursday to you, Central Oregon. Let's start with a look at current conditions in both Bend and Redmond. Not a lot of wind in either location. Out of the south at the moment, may eventually turn to out of the west, but going to stay fairly light and calm, 5 to 10 miles an hour at the max today. Freezing in both areas as well, below that freezing threshold, and the entirety of the forecast area this morning still below freezing until a little bit later on this morning when we should warm up just a bit. Visibility is looking okay though this morning. We may see a couple of pockets of limited visibility. We'll take a look at a visibility map here in a moment, but first let's take a peek at your road conditions. We are seeing some limited visibility already cropping up there in Prineville, as we can see on the camera, a little bit of obscured lens here due to some mist and fog. Lapine also set to see some this morning. This camera is looking okay at the moment, but all areas below the freezing threshold. So anywhere where there's fog, it's definitely possible to be freezing fog, which can lead to additional accumulations of ice, which is a thing that can lead to slippery roadways in addition to that limited visibility. Also, black ice possibly a factor out there as well. Temperatures below freezing here at Highway 97. Looking towards Redmond, looking south, and that temperature there is at 27.5 degrees. So also possibility for some black ice that direction as well. Now, future visibility. Now we're looking at some limited visibility in the direction of Sun River and Lapine. We also saw some in Prineville, although it's not shown up here on this graphic. Now, throughout the morning, we're going to see a little bit more of this limited visibility creeping in towards Lapine. And this is around 9 a.m. It should start to dissipate after that, and may see some of this crop back up around your evening commute time frame, more close to the Bend and Sisters area. Now let's take a look here at winds, currently light and calm. They may not get a whole lot more exciting than this today, probably topping out in the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. Now the next 12 hours or so show us here a temperature profile pretty similar to yesterday, a degree or two warmer, just shy of around 50 degrees, and we do have some above average temperatures headed our way this weekend. Let's take a look here at the satellite and radar. We are looking at mostly clear conditions. There's a bit of a pressure ridge building over California and the Great Basin area, and that's given us some seasonal and mostly relaxed and calm weather here. As you can see, just cloud cover to deal with at the moment. And as we take a look at our future track here, maybe there's just a very slight chance for a little bit of light activity here early, and it's going to be very scattered and very slight. And then it's just cloud cover moving through the area all the way through the early morning hours of Friday. Now we're looking at a pretty mild and clear pattern here through the weekend. It's probably going to be a fairly warm one as well. Let's take a look at your forecast highs for the day. 49 degrees in Bend, 51 degrees in Redmond, warmest being 52 degrees in Prineville. So again, similar to yesterday, but perhaps a degree or two warmer. So we are on our way into a warming trend, something else to keep in mind. Your overnight lows, a degree or two warmer, but again, still below that freezing threshold. With these clear conditions, those overnight lows allowed to return to that freezing threshold. As we round the corner and take a look at your 7-day forecast. Clear conditions all the way through the early portion of the weekend, and as we get later into the weekend, we see a setup for some possible snow coming late Sunday into Monday, and maybe a little bit of mixed precipitation lingering into the early to middle portion of next week when temperatures drop quite a bit. That's been a look at your local alert weather.